Hello, and welcome to Loud, Living Opera, Understanding Diversity. I'm your host, Wheezy, and what you just saw was the divine artist, Haboobs, accompanied by the oh-so-smooth Jonathan Levingston. Thank you, you two. That was amazing. And now, it's time for our land acknowledgement. And today, we're in beautiful Las Vegas. We'd like to acknowledge that the land that we're shooting on today was occupied by the Southern Paiute. Thank you. On today's episode, we visit with some Vegas entertainers, and they share with us their different backgrounds that make up the Sin City. And let's not forget all of its rich entertainment history that makes Vegas what it is. For example, the world-famous Moulin Rouge sign at the Neon Museum. Not only was the Moulin Rouge ahead of its time, but it was the first interracial casino in Las Vegas, where blacks and whites could congregate freely. It was partially black-owned, and because it was a success, it incurred wrath and extraordinary scrutiny. And after only a few months being open, the Moulin Rouge was closed. Hey everyone, welcome to What's Up with Wheezy. This is our segment where we get to interview some of our favorite artists and find out what's up in their world. Today we are blessed and honored to have two fabulous performers right here from Las Vegas. The fabulous Amanda King and the glorious Michelle Johnson. Thank you guys so much for being here. How you doing, ladies?
Doing great. How are you?
You know?
Doing amazing.
Oh, well, you guys look fabulous.
Thank you.
Yes. Amanda, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I am originally from Indiana, Indianapolis. I am what you call a jazz chanteuse, meaning that I'm a song stylist, but I just kind of sing the dang song. You know, that's what I like to do. But I add a little jazz inflection. I'm a huge proponent of the American Songbook and telling the stories not only of the songs, but the people and the places that made them famous and possible. So
It's all about the history.
it is all about the history. Yes.
I definitely feel that. Michelle.
Well, I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, but I am based in Las Vegas now. I'm known as Las Vegas's First Lady of Jazz here in Las Vegas. And my intention is to uplift and empower people through the music of song, whether it be jazz, R&B, rock, or anything else.
Girls, I feel honored being sandwiched between you two right now. Oh, well, let me tell you. So what do you look for when you're going into, let's say, into a performance?
Well, to me, performing is a transaction between the audience and the performer. In everything I do, it's how can I serve this audience? How can I transform a life? And how can we make a deal that you leave better than when you came in?
Amanda, tell me a little bit about what you experience when you're on stage and trying to tell your story.
I'm usually trying to share the history of basically what I've learned about how music came to be. I call it edutainment. That's my coined phrase.
I like that,
Yes,
edutainment.
because I'm educating and I'm entertaining. So,
Oh,
yes.
I like that. So let's talk about some of your inspirations.
So my inspirations, I actually started loving movie musicals of the 30s and 40s. And then from there, I started diving into more of the Great American Songbook. And so my inspirations, of course, are Ella. But I also love Mildred Bailey, who a lot of people don't know about. And then, of course, Anita O'Day. And just when you listen to these women sing and you realize what it took for them to actually even be on stage and what they had to go through to get there, it for me, it adds a whole nother level to the song.
Let's talk about some of your inspirations and who inspires you, Michelle.
I'm very inspired by African Americans who crossed genres, and especially people who take risks when they could do something easy and popular, but they do something difficult.
So, ladies, if you guys can, tell me, when was it for you? It's like, I'm going to be a singer, a performer, and did it start off like that? Amanda.
I have this look on my face because no, it did not.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, I came to singing later in life. My voice changed, and I had my son was one. I got divorced, and I had my first solo show. So I went from being a married, mom to being a single mom singer. So like within a month.
One of the many hats.
And that was it, And so, ever since then, my son is 14 now. It's always just been music, and it's just been really an important part for me.
Amazing. Michelle.
I think it happened when I went to see Stephanie Mills in The Wiz when I was 12 years old, because up to that time I had only seen, fair African-American women and very curated images on a stage. And when I saw her and her coloring and heard her voice, I thought anything is possible. And I just wanted to be Dorothy. So that's when I really knew, and I was 12.
Wow. All right, ladies, you guys got a quick second?
I have a second.
All right,
Yes,
ladies
I
and gentlemen,
do.
we're going to play a little game
All right.
we like to call This or That.
All right.
All right, ladies, and we're going to give you 2 words. You got to pick one, all right?
Okay.
Amanda,
Yes.
the Strip or downtown?
Oh, darn it.
Answer carefully.
I know, right? That's a very loaded question. Is there a place in between that I can... The stratosphere, like...
All right, Cirque du Soleil or Barnum and Bailey?
Barnum and Bailey.
Okay, she's an old school. I like it. I like the classic.
Without the elephant
Without
torture,
it,
though.
no elephants.
Like
no
the
elephant.
PETA version of Barnum and Bailey.
And last but not least, this will be for both of you.
Okay.
Opera or musical theater?
Opera.
Yes.
I like it. I love it. Ladies, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. And thank you all for joining us. Be sure and stick around for part 2 of the Las Vegas What's Up with Wheezy. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to What's Up with Wheezy, the segment where we talk to some of our favorite artists and find out what's up in their world. On today's show, well, we are so honored to have the fabulous entertainer, Mr. Jassen Allen.
Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you so much.
Fabulous entertainer.
See, I had to give you the
Let
intro.
me give you your $5 for that one.
Let our viewers know just some of your background and what you do.
I co-produce, sing, background sing at a charity event called Monday's Dark, which is we raise $10,000 for local charities, and and then I'm an entertainment director at a wonderful venue called the Vegas Room.
So are you originally from Las Vegas?
No, I was born in Des Moines, Iowa.
Iowa.
There's nothing wrong with Des Moines, Iowa. What's up, Hawkeyes? It's small, but my family eventually, my parents divorced, and my mom and my brother and I, we moved to a big city where she thought it would just be better for us, so we moved to Omaha, Nebraska. Okay. So I'm a Midwest boy through and through, and I finally got a job as a performer at theme parks, where that's the great migration for us performers in the Midwest. You always get your theme park.
Which theme park was it?
Well, I was rejected by Kansas City Worlds of Fun about 8 times, so that one, I don't think about it hardly at all. However, not a day that goes by.
Right.
But eventually I did get my first job in San Antonio, Texas, at a place called Six Flags Fiesta, Texas.
Oh, yeah. Growing up and now, who inspires you?
Anything that was on the radio, I was singing. It didn't matter if it was pop, rock, country, but I definitely remember 2 singers, my biggest musical influences, Whitney Houston and Luther Vandross.
Okay.
He just, this smooth storyteller, and all his songs just made you, I was like, why am I feeling this way? I'm 12, you know what I mean? And singing these songs. And then when Whitney showed up, it was just a wrap for me.
I heard that you may have a tribute.
Well, I have created a tribute show called With Love, a tribute to Luther Vandross and Friends. It's a wonderful show I put together with my not-so-background singers.
Oh. Do you have time for a quick game?
Oh, no, I'm going to go.
He's here, ladies and gentlemen. Ba, 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 ba. It's time for a little game we like to call This or That, all right? I'm going to give you 2
This or
words.
that.
You're going to pick it.
Okay. This or that?
This or that.
And I say this
No,
or that?
no. I'm
Oh,
gonna tell
okay.
you
You
this.
tell you I'm going to
Here
pick
we
the word.
go.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right. Country or rock?
Country.
Spicy or not?
Not.
Not a spicy one.
That ain't
Live or virtual?
me. Live.
Of course. And last but not least, opera or musical theater?
Musical theater. But I love opera.
You heard it from him, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that does it for What's Up with Wheezy. Jassen Allen, thank you for your time. We hope to see you guys next time. But till then, peace, love, and Afro. Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for today's show and our series. Before we leave, to say goodbye to the Sin City, the one and only Lady Caress.
We in Vegas, baby. The city that never sleeps, where we, the woke folk, gather beneath bright lights inspired by our artistry. I mean, we are no strangers to navigating in pitch black. You hold on to the tiniest of sparkles when you from the other side of the tracks. In fact, well, you're just in time, front row seat, for what I hope will be our biggest impact. You know, the world that we live in, let's be honest, we're not gonna heal it through algorithms and numbers. We gotta get back to moving people through music like heartbeats and drummers. I mean, we gotta paint with our pain again and dance despite all our devastation. I mean, know how to glow like the star you are, replacing dim with illumination. This ain't no game, y'all. To cut these lights on, or you gotta give them personality and persona. We must be those artists who are bold and unapologetic, come tsunami, earthquake, or corona. I mean, you gotta give yourself permission to shine. Let them see you in the stratosphere. Flash your name across every marquee, honey. Let them know that you are here. So rise up, creative woke folk. Come from beneath the covers. It's time to be VIP and let somebody else pay the cover. You see, we gotta hold our country accountable because those hues behind our history, well, they can't no longer be hidden. I mean, I say from this day forward, all complacency is strictly forbidden. It's time we push ourselves and use every resource that we have been given. I'm talking Viva, baby. The future is bright. This is only the beginning. So I hope that we value the journey of discovering ourselves and be excited to share what we've discovered. May we be like laser beams shining bright in every color. Test your creativity, remix and flip the script. Show the world how you turn your light bulb moments into the Vegas Strip.
Thanks for watching and opening up your hearts and minds to Loud. The Sin City welcomed us with open arms. Driven by the smooth sounds of Jonathan Levingston, the painter Haboobs amazed our color palette. And we took the time to talk about the rich performance culture and the history of Moulin Rouge with some of Vegas's best, Michelle Johnson, Amanda King, and Jassen Allen. And taking the series home, the fierce Lady Caress. Thanks again, and remember, never be afraid to be loud.